Hello guys, Govan here, and welcome back to my channel. So, it turns out that I've got quite a big upgrade coming up. Yup. Android to iOS. You know, I probably think, oh, yeah, I decided to move platforms. Because Google doesn't yet have excellent battery life, and Samsung takes the Apple approach. So, I am going to this, the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So, yes, that is the actual size, and it's actually embossed. Now then, on the back, heck, this one's a UK unit. $512 GB. So, let's unbox. It says fine peel. There it is. Now then, we've got a little pull tab to lift it out, put that off to the side, and of course, included is a USB-C cable, C to C, braided. UK models get a SIM eject tool, and in the bottom, and of course, a little pamphlet. But who needs that? So, now for the moment of the truth. Yeah, so, yeah, holding grade 5 titanium. That shine of a sandblast. And camera lenses. LiDAR sensor. No, that's actually, yeah. Now then on the front, that's color matched to the device you get. The little camera control. Pressure sensitive. Oh, I do like that they put their headquarter location in. So, let's peel up to reveal. That gorgeous 6.9 inch display. Right, that's enough looking around at the hardware, so why not power it on? I wonder if that's the same Apple logo on the back as in size as the one on the back. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, this screen shifts between different languages, with that cursiveness, so let's get started. This one up there. Yeah, I'm more of a default person. Want to maximize that screen size. Of course, there's an accessibility option if you want it, but I don't need it. Oh, it looks like you could set up with another device. But this is my first Apple device, so... Oh. There we go. Everyone knows Apple's stance on privacy. But that doesn't matter. Age range. Alright. Face ID. Shows you how to do it. So now you've got an option to transfer your info. I can transfer from Android, but I prefer saying this one fresh. Obviously, you'd want an Apple account. Of course, sign-in options. And if you don't have an account, yeah, I'll set that. I can set it up later, but for now. But you know, you kind of need one to use it to its fullest extent. So, one thing, of course the device can go to sleep, but when it gets started, but when you're still in setup, but you can just swipe up to continue. Anyway, you can update the device automatically if you want. You can choose to only download those updates instead of just auto download and install. Not as persistent as the Windows application services. You can see more information. You can set that up there if you want. This is regarding the whole eSIM technology in the device, so set that up later. Screen time, I don't need that. No need for analytics. Of course, we can have light mode or dark mode. Everyone likes a good dark mode for that OLED. Or you can have it auto. I'm going with nice dark because OLED display, battery life improvement on dark mode. And now continue. Apple Intelligence. This is a stable iOS release, and yes, this is in beta. Apple Intelligence is in beta. Yeah. I can set down camera control. This little pill on the side. Because this one's a 6. And of course the action button. I can mute. I can just Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the default volume. And you can customize it. Why would you want? Of course, there's visual intelligence for the iPhone 16e users. Yeah, that's a flashlight. And you can adjust it finer or wider. Although by default it's on silent. It's on mute because before the iPhone 15 Pro models, this was a physical mute switch. Good on. Right, voice memo, Shazam it, translate. You can set up to open your apps. But of course, silent mode. Oh, there we go. Siri. Voice assistant. Here's that the Apple Intelligence Glow. There's your amount of features that we got. Or this newer version of the Siri. I do like the little indicator that lets you know if it's using a camera or the mic, or both. Yeah. I can show audio recordings, but not now. Emergency SOS features. You can press and hold the side button and volume button for emergency calls, and of course, emergency SOS via satellite. Crash detection too. And welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started. Up. Well, that's a lovely sign. So, let's take a look at the default layout here. So we got the weather and calendar, small widget. Wait, medium widgets. Wait, small widgets. As well as our apps. Not access to our core functions. On the other page, and of course a folder named utilities. And on the side, an app library. We've even got a room for our hidden apps. Shortcuts and news stories. Berry percentage, 86%. Oh. Yeah. App Store. Let's continue. Let's search for my Y. Natural language, also known as semantic search. So let's see. Chat app. Let's refine it with video chat. Okay, maybe that isn't working quite well. Oh, but you did get what I mean. this code comes up. Yes, totally. Let's grab myself a Discord and install. And hey, tells you about the home screen editing once you've installed an app. So yeah, I can just require my credentials, but let's just edit the home screen. I can edit page. So not widget, in fact. Yeah, like on Android. iOS 18, definitely. Customization options. Or I can have just icons without labels. But I'm okay with this. I can have it auto adjust. Tint them. And dark mode. Discord cannot make me sleep. I'm okay with that, so I can set that up there for now. Camera app. Yeah, some screenshots I already made. Spatial mode. 5 megs for spatial photo. I can't imagine that many Vision Pro users is sending messages through Discord. But I guess insists on rotating the landscape. Yeah. Anyway, panoramas. Cinematic video. Slow-mo. Of course, good old time-lapse. Up to 5 times zoom. Of course, configured the resolution and frame rate. Yeah. Oh. Up to 15 times digital zoom. Now then, in the world of Apple, any camera sensor that can maxes out at up to 5 times its normal magnification for photos and up to 3 times its normal magnification for video. So all the way up to 25 times. We just swipe to switch between aspects like exposure, depth, zoom, and whatever. Yeah, like that. Microsoft, how many times do I have to tell you? Until you bring me back that side taskbar, I won't be switching. And let me tell you, once I get a hold of that Copilot Plus PC, I will do something special with that new button that you introduced that everyone seems to put in onto their devices for some reason, Copilot Plus or not, even though it isn't mandatory. Yeah. So I've now set up my device with iOS 26. Yes, such a bright display. Hey, for the outdoor. Honest, I have to say, it does look quite elegant. Stunning in this whole liquid glass. Maybe someone could come up with if a new version of, perhaps a sequel to Frutiger Aero could be known as Interliquid. Because Frutiger Aero is the name of a font, and Aero reference to Vista, so makes sense, done it. So I've obviously got emulation software to for needs and whatnot. Discord, so I can chat with my people. In fact, join the serve studio. Oh, well, it's a great experience, and with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.